Hello everyone, this is Rachel Sage, your teacher on special assignment at Cabrillo Unified for this year. Please excuse my appearance. I've just finished delivering all of the FUNdations materials to all of the sites, so I'm a little disheveled. This video is going to give you a quick overview of the teacher's manual because I think that's a really great place to start when you're starting to get familiar with FUNdations. I'm going to be using a kindergarten manual, but all of the manuals are laid out really similarly. Okay, so if you want, pause the video, grab your manual so you can follow along. So here's the cover. On this first page here, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit, you will see that there's a website and there's a code here. By going to this website and registering your manual, you'll have access to all of the online materials. I also put this link in the email I sent you. We will be doing a training and walking you through a lot of the Wilson online resources, and Wilson's coming out with the Fun Hub at the end of August. It looks great, so as soon as that comes out, we'll be reaching out and sharing that with you. So there's a bunch of research and supporting information at the beginning of the manual, but I'm just going to jump over to the page I really like is the scope and sequence. So this is for each manual. It's got a scope and sequence. It just gives you a really great background of what's going to be coming up throughout the unit or throughout the whole year in FUNdations for this is kindergarten. So take a look at the scope and sequence. Then this next section is an activity overview. So this overview gives you a breakdown of exactly what you do for each different activity in FUNdations. So for example, an activity that you will do in kinder is alphabetic order. So all the blue boxes are teacher information. So this is teacher information like resources, materials you need, and then this is a step-by-step breakdown of the activity. So if you aren't sure how to do a different activity, this activity overview will tell you exactly what to do for each activity. It's also broken down in each unit and each lesson. This is an activity that's dictation sounds. You'll be doing this a lot. This breaks down that activity and exactly how to do it. Each Wilson grade level starts with an orientation. So there will be a few days of orientation, getting the students familiar with the program. This is something you can start now, or you can start it when you're feeling more comfortable, you've gotten to know your students. You can even just start by introducing the students to some of the materials. That's kind of what happens in the orientation. Now I'm going to show you the first unit. Again, this is level K. So this, in a nutshell, again, the blue box is going to give you a little breakdown of what's happening in this unit. Okay, and then this other blue box is going to give you all the materials you need. And this is more information on what you'll be doing in the unit. So now I'm going to jump to the student learning plan. This first kindergarten unit's a little bit unique because it's a 12-week unit, but this learning plan will be here for all the other units and all the other grade levels. Usually a unit is 1, 2, or 3 weeks long, so this one's a little bit of an anomaly, but this student learning plan tells you what activities you're going to be doing for each day of the week in the unit. So that's on before each unit, you'll see one of those. Now I'm going to dive into an actual day of a unit. So this is an actual lesson. Again, we've got our blue box and we've got all of our activities labeled here and exactly what you need to do and what skill you'll actually be teaching here. This at the end will tell you what student materials, what the student needs to do. So here they'll need their student notebook. I'm going to show you the end of a unit, and this is kinder, so this one looks a little bit different because what you'll be teaching and what you'll be testing the students on at the end of this unit is just letter names and letter sounds. But this end of the unit section, I really like to start with this also. It's got the unit test and it gives you a good idea of what you're going to be teaching specifically. Let me show you one more of those, and I'm going to show you the Unit 4 one, because most of you are going to have a end of unit test that looks more like this, where you've got review words, you've got unit words, you've got trick words. Again, this is the unit test, this is the answer key, and this is some information on the scoring of the unit test. So I hope that helps you get a little familiar with the teacher's manual. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and please keep your eyes peeled for more information as we start to roll out more support for FUNdations. Have a really great start to the year.